everybody, I am here today with my newly finished Graphic 45 Grow with Love mini album. This album was designed with the full bundle from Scrap and Create. It will be linked in the description box below, so a special thank you to Scrap and Create for providing the papers. The bundle comes with all of the papers, so you get the patterns and solids, the 12 by 12s, the 8 by 8s, you get the new frames and tags, you get the ephemera pieces, and it comes with stickers. There is also a new rub-ons sheet that I did use. And then Scrap and Create also will provide you with some coordinating ribbons and some metal charms that match the collection. So I did use all of those products, and then I also used some of the Graphic 45 regular tags in ivory to complete my album. Now this album measures 7 inches by 8.5 inches, and it has a 2 3/4 inch spine. It has 4 pocket pages inside. It is matted to hold 60 photos, and that is not including the photo mats that are in the pocket pages. I'll show you those in just a bit. So on the front cover, I am going to tilt this so you can see there is quite a bit of dimension on here. So all of these flowers here are also from Scrap and Create. Those will be linked too. And then these are from Renee Bouquets. So I have a lot of stuff layered up here just to give it a lot of dimension. I've got some stickers from the collection on the spine, and then just some of the pretty paper on the back side. It is held together with a ribbon closure, and this book is very thick already. And so when I do this, you will see the pages are pretty chunky, and I'll show you why when we open this book. All of the pages do have chipboard, and then I put some of the little tiny flowers and butterflies on the pages, so it does actually give it a little bit more dimension, so the pages are fuller. But there is still plenty of room for you to add photos to your album. Each of the pages does have one of the tags that is removable. So all of them will have one of the butterflies or flowers on it, as well as a charm. And then there's room for a photo on the back, or you could do journaling, whichever you would prefer. Then this just slides right back in this little sleeve. The sleeve is magnetized, so it opens up. And then this will open up again. So in here we have a little booklet, room for 2 photos, and then on the back I have a pocket you could place another photo in, but I did tuck one of the journaling cards in here. Then this opens up again, and then it is matted for 2 more photos. These, when they're over the photo mats, they are open, so the photo will tuck behind them. In each of the pocket pages, there is a large photo mat. It is 6 by 8, and I've used the rub-ons here. So I've only decorated the front sides with the rub-ons. I do have enough that I could have decorated the back side, but I chose not to. Then I've placed some of the paper here. I don't have a white mat. That way you can choose what size photos you would like to put here. Then the back I just covered with some of the design paper. And if you are making this album and you do not like the look of the white photo mats, there is actually still plenty of paper left that you could use some of the rest of the Graphic 45 paper and completely cover your pages with the decorative paper instead of those white mats. But I prefer the look of the white mat, so that is why I went with that look. For the back side, we have another tag here in the belly band. This is open, so the photo will slide behind it. And this actually holds that top flap from opening. So the top flap flips up. Then this will flip up again, so there's room for another photo there. Then the bottom flap is magnetized, and it flips down, and it's a mirror image of the top one, and it flips down again, room for another photo. Then here we have a double belly band. So we have a smaller photo mat, and then we have a larger photo mat for 4 by 6 photos and smaller ones on the back side. For page 2, we have a pocket for our tag. Then this is magnetized, it flips open. We have a photo mat here, room for smaller photos. Then we have a flap here that flips open, room for smaller photos on that flap. This one, this is open, so the photo will slide under. This is also open, so the photo will slide underneath of that. In the pocket, we have another photo mat. So we've got the pretty gate here. Again, more room for photos on the top and the back side. On the back of 2, we've got the tag here. This one I actually put in the wrong direction. I didn't realize until after I had cut it. So my thought was I will just flip this over this direction and it will be okay. But in the directions, if you do purchase the tutorial, I will remind you to make sure that you have your die in the right direction. I have a swing tab here that will keep this top flap closed. So flips up, room for photos there. Then this flap flips open and there's room for a full-size photo here. And then in the pocket, we have a larger photo mat. I use one of the journaling cards here so you could journal and place a photo and a photo on the back. For page 3, we have our tag here. And this sleeve for the tag is magnetized and it has just a pretty image down here and it holds the waterfall closed. So we've got room for 4 full-size photos and then room for journaling here. In the pocket, we have another photo mat with some of those rub-ons, and then the back side just has the decorative papers. For the back of page 3, we have our tag here. This is open, so the photo, nope, this is a sticker, so that is not open, so the photo will not slide behind it. So this is a swing tab. When I open it this direction, then this smaller flap opens up, room for 2 photos there. Then we close this swing tab and this is magnetized, room for photos there. Then we have a small pocket here for a photo. And then under the belly band, we have a booklet that holds 2 photos. You could put more on the back if you chose to do so. For the front of the page 4, we have our tag down here. This pocket is magnetized, so it flips open, room for 2 photos there. Then this holds this larger flap closed. We've got 2 wallet-sized photos here. These are open for photos to slide under. Backside, room for 2 more wallet-sized photos. And then here's for a full-size photo that will slide underneath of there. Then in this pocket, we have a little booklet that you can fit 3 more photos, and you could place more on the back if you chose. In the pocket, we have our final large photo mat with the rub-ons and just some of the decorative paper on the back side. Because there is so much dimension on the front cover, the album doesn't lay so flat when it is completely open. So I'm going to hold this one so you can see the back of page 4 a little bit better. We've got a pocket for the tag here. This is a swing tab that will swing down, and then this will open up. So we've got a pocket here with a photo mat. And then here, going to show you this first. So we've got room here for a photo, and then this, hopefully I can get this in frame. This flips 3 times, so there's room for all sorts of photos there that are wallet size. And then that just stays closed with that swing tab. And then the front and back covers are mirror image of each other. So this is it for my Graphic 45 Grow with Love mini album. There is a full tutorial available for this album. It will be listed in the description box below in my Etsy shop and on my website, so wherever you would prefer to purchase it if you would like to follow along. Also, for a limited time, this specific album will be available on my website if you would like to purchase the completed book. Now, I'm going to make this available for a couple of weeks. but in a couple of weeks I will be going to 2 different places in the area that have spring flower shows. And once I take those pictures, if I have enough pictures, I'm going to actually use this album. I will print my pictures and put them in here. So if it's still available, then I will just use it and not have it available for sale. But if you are interested in purchasing this, you can go ahead and purchase it before I put any photos in it. So all of the products that I am using from Scrap and Create will be linked in the description box below. Go ahead and check those out to purchase those products if you're going to follow along with my tutorial. Again, thank you so much to Scrap and Create for providing all of these products that I did use to make this album. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day.